my friends, this is Ramashama here and you are watching Laravel CRUD operation series. So this is a part, I think this is a part 6th of this series. So in the previous part we created our create operation. See that here, this is our add here, we created our database here. So database we already set up. Then the students table is us in which we are working. So please wait for that. So see that we added one data here. So see that we applied many validations. So when I will write here add student, so it will refresh. So it will see that errors are coming here. So the name field is required. So I'm filling that. So I'm going to click on add student. So when the student will be added, it will redirect us to the home page and then it will send us a flash message that student is already added. So we did this previously. So now we will see that. So now we will display our data in table in our home page. So now we will do our read operation. So this is a second part of our CRUD operation. So first was create, second is read, then update and delete. So update and edit, we will do it in the same video, edit and update. But today we will do our read operation. So now without wasting any time, let's get started. So this is our coding section here. So first of all, we have to render our users with the help of controller to our welcome.blade.php at our home route. So first of all, let's go to routes and check our web.php that are our these are there, routes are there. Here we are just rendering our welcome page, but we are not sending anything from the controller to the welcome page. Now here at the home route, we are not going to render our welcome page view first. Here we are going to render our welcome page through the controller. So let's see how we can do it. So first of all, at this route, we have to apply our controller here. So that will be our student controller and its class, comma, and next here operator will be our index function will be there. So here I'm going to name it as home. Save it. And now when we will refresh this, see that what will happen. There will be one error because it will not able to find our index page. So let's wait for a while. It is taking time. See that we are getting one error. So what is that error? The error is method app HTTP controller our student controllers index. So index method is not found our student controller. So because we haven't created our index method in our student controller, so this error is coming. So now let's go to our controller, the app HTTP. After the controllers, there will be our student controllers. Here we will create one method here. So that is public function index. And here we will not render anything. Just I am going to return our view. So that will be our welcome. Now save this and reload this. See that now this is working same as we did previously. Now only difference is that we was rendering from the route only. Now we are rendering through the controller. Now here we can do anything. We can interact with our database and we can pass data to our view here. So let's see. So here I'm going to write $students students is equals to, then we are going to interact with our model, that is our student model, and here we will apply one method here. So student will be a student, model is a class here. So this is our scope operator, so scope resolution operator, and now we are going to render method, that will be our all, or you can write here get, as well as you can write here all, to get all the data. Now if I will try to print this $sign students, see what I will get. So now I'm going to reload this. See, this thing I am getting here. So please forget about these upper thing here, so because these are the default here. So here we are getting our array. So in the array there is our full name, and this everything is our data here, from here to here. This is our data here. So now let's go there and let's send this to our view. So how we can send this to view? So here I'm going to write view welcome, and we are going to write property here with property, and here I'm going to write our students, and then I'm going to write our $sign student variable. So here we are returning our welcome view with our student variables, and this is a student's key is here. It will act like a variable for our welcome page, and this is our value. So I'm going to save it, and now let's go to our welcome play.php. Now here first we will check. So first of all I'm just going to print here. So I'm going to print students. See that $sign student, why I'm printing that? Because the key name is our students here, so it will act like our variable. So this is our value, so a value which we are getting from our variable here. So when I will save this, and now I'm going to reload this, let's see what we are getting. Now see that we are getting our array. We are getting our array, and this is our data here. We are getting data in our object. So now let's move further, and let's first of all create our table here. So here I'm going to create one table. So that will be our table here, and here we don't need any caption, and its class will be table, as it is a bootstrap class here. And the t head we have to write here, the header will be our dark, that is bg, primary will be there, and text will be white for the header only. And here what we need in the tr, first we need our numbers here, and then here we have to write one thing, that is our scope. So scope will be as colon, because we want this th as a colon here. So column, and first what we have to write, so first will be our id we have done, and then there will be our full name. So here I'm going to write full name, and now th again, and here we want scope. So scope will be colon, and here we need our email, and then we need our phone. This created at updated at we need nothing. Here we need our phone, copy this and paste this here, and here we need email, and one more th we need. So this will also be scope as colon here, and this th we need for our edit and our delete operations. And here we need our one more thing, that will be our font awesome icon. So here I'm going to write font awesome CDN. So let's wait for a while. Now this is our font awesome. So here we are going to use font awesome 5 here. So I already logged in, so you can make your details. You can register here, then you can log in here, then you can apply for your new kit, or you can create from here new kit also. So this is my kit here. So I'm going to go here, and this font awesome 6 is new one, so we are going to use this only. So I'm going to this our copy kit code. So I will not show you this code here because this is mine. You can create your own because this is free only. And here I'm going to layout.blade.php, and here I'm going to paste it, and this will be our font awesome. And here I'm going to paste this, save this, and I'm going to close our layout. So here we are going to create our a tag here. So it's h reference. So h reference will be hash. Sorry, here we don't need this because we have to render this in our data here. So first of all, let's see this. I'm going to close this only, and let's refresh this. So after refreshing, we should get our table. It is taking time. I think it is refreshed or not. Yes, see that we are getting our table now. So now let's make this more attractive. So for that, here I'm going to write shadow. So for the shadow, I'm going to write in this one only, and here we need border also. And here I'm going to write margin y of 5. Save this, and now let's run this. See that now it is looking good. So let's now apply our for each loop. So here we are going to apply for each @for each, and here will be our students as student. So this is just our PHP basic, and we are going to end our for each loop. So here we are going to add our TRs here. So first TR is there, and then this TR, first of all, it will contain one thing. Here we need our TD, and here will be our ID here. So first of all, let's do this thing, and then I will tell you what will be our one problem here. So here will be our student, because here students will act like one student here. So student, then it is an object here. So we are going to interact with it like an object, or you can do like an array also, like you do in pure PHP. And here will be our full name, and then will be our email, and then will be our phone, and one TD, one more we need, and this will contain our a tag, and here h reference will be hash only, and here we need our I tag. So I don't know why it is not working. And first of all, we need for edit, and that will be our FAS, because this is new font awesome, so we have to write FAS here. So FAS, then FA pencil alt. So this thing we have to write, then we will get our pencil sign here. See that we are getting our pencil sign here. Now let's make it act like a button. So here I'm going to write button, and button will be primary. Save this, and now let's reload this. But we are getting, see that we are getting this button like this. And now we have to add delete button also. So here will be button danger, and button small also will be there. Copy this and paste it here, and here we need our trash alt. Trash is there. Save it, and now let's reload this. What we are getting here, see that we are getting our trash button as well as. Now there is one thing, this problem is of ID. So how to handle this ID? So how we can get 1 2 here? So for that we have to apply one more variable here. So that will be our $sign ID. ID is equals to 1. So let's see if we are getting any error or not. Otherwise we have to write, see that like this we are getting. So if I will write this, how now we will get error. Here we are going to do one thing, we are going to write our PHP basic syntax, and then here I am going to write ID is equals to 0. I am going to define one variable here. Then again this thing we will do here, and here we are going to increment our ID, and here instead of our default ID we are going to add our student ID. Now let's see what we are getting here. See that now we are getting our 0 1. So here 0 is there. I'm going to start it from 1. Now when I will reload this, we are getting 1 2. I'm going to delete these students here, and let's add one data here. So I'm going to write for our Fullyworld web tutorials, and here will be our Fullyworld web tutorials ID, and then any number, or you can say that any number is there. I'm going to click on add student, and see that student is added successfully, and this is having ID 3, but this is not default ID. So for today this is enough. We have completed our read operation, and I told you one method more how you can render this thing from our video, from our this one, that is our CRUD operation is there from the database for our route, home route, and how we can render this with the help of our controller. So in the next video we will create our edit and update operation. At last, thanks for watching. If you have any queries, please comment in the comment section. I will definitely respond to that. For today this is enough.